Welcome back to Point Blank. I am Nikki.
And I'm Lauren.
And we are two best friends in our 30s navigating life on different sides of life and just trying to find our people and talk about it along the way. And today's ep is going to be a little fun one, just kind of a back and forth about things that we cannot live without. And I feel as though I was making this list and I feel as though I have too many things. And then I was thinking, like, could I really not live without these things? And my answer still remains yes.
Yeah.
Like, I still could not. So, you know, like those questions when people ask where it's like, a fire is coming, and we live in some fiery spaces here. So it's like, a fire's coming. You got to put stuff in a box and get out. What are you taking? Like, this is my stuff, and I better have, like, a big box.
Isn't that so
and a lot
funny
of time?
Like, you think about that too, and like, I don't ever expect, a fire to hit. I feel like you always don't expect these things to happen, right? But then you're like, low key, what if you're like, no, there's like a legitimate fire, like what are you going to grab? I feel like I wouldn't even know where to start.
No, was it last year or the year before? We had that huge fire literally in the backyard. Yeah, and I texted my parents because I was the only one at home because my sister is at her program and my dad was gone and my mom's at work, and I'm like, there's a fire. It's like getting pretty close.
Right.
And like the cops were in our development, like going up and down the street, like, hey, like you might want to think about evacuating. Well, it's not mandatory, but like you might want to think about it. My mom's like, get a bag together. I'm like, of what? And she's like, get our medication from the cabinet in our room. And I'm like, okay, I'm thinking like, how bad could it be? I get like a bag. I like run up there. I open this medicine cabinet. Girl, it was like I walked into CVS and went directly to the pharmacy because the amount of pill bottles and shit that were in that cabinet, I'm like, you guys need to like go on a walk and breathe some fresh air because what is this? I'm like, okay, I just take the whole thing. I'm like, I just dumped the whole thing in a bag and I go over to my dad's side. It's like the same situation. I'm like, were you planning on bringing anything else, or is this like so I run downstairs and I like dump it on the dining room table. We have just like 3 huge bags just full of my parents and my sister's like medications and stuff, and I'm like, we're effed, yo. We're not getting out of here.
Literally. It's like a whole suitcase already.
No, seriously, I'm like, there's a whole pharmacy upstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so bizarre for me. And then like I'm thinking like, do we even know where our documents are? Like social security certificate, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Total side note, I think I lost my birth certificate, or threw it away, or shredded it or something. That's just like another situation for another time. I don't need it right now. However, I think I did lose it or throw it away because I have no idea where it is.
And that's like the original too. It's never gonna look like that ever again.
I know. My mom's like, you could just like I don't know, ask for another original copy or something. And I'm like,
but it doesn't look.
You have another original copy.
No, they literally just give you a copy.
Yeah, but then everything that you need is like, oh, your original birth certificate. It's like, well, I threw it away, so what am I supposed to use? Anyway, that'll be a problem for another time.
No, but that's funny too. You say that about like the birth certificate and all that kind of like social stuff. I'm like, Alex was in charge of that one, and I think it's somewhere upstairs in a backpack somewhere. It's like with all of our important documents. I'm like, couldn't even tell you.
It's getting burned to the ground.
I know.
Like, for real.
Like, well, shit, hopefully the fire's not upstairs because everything's upstairs. So
right.
Could be a problem.
Well, that's the other thing when I think about like living in apartments and stuff. It's like literally my neighbor could like forget to turn off their pan and we're all dead. Or, like, all my stuff is gone. I'm like, everyone around here, get it together. Okay, is everyone like, we should have like a intercom system, like everybody's pans are off, like we need to come together. Because that's like one of my biggest fears about like apartment living is either A, someone like falls asleep with the pan on and the fire goes off and I'm SOL. B, and this is very dark, and maybe it's just the times we're in, but I'm like, what if someone has like a pew pew right in the other room and it's like it comes through the wall and I'm like watching TV and I get like shot. Anyway, that's exciting to think about. But our list, at least my list, I'm like going through this and I'm like, not one thing on here is like my mom and my dad or my dog. It's like very much just things, and I feel like that's okay.
Well, no, I feel like that's kind of what we were targeting, right? Is like items that were just like, wait a minute, like there's no way I could live without that.
Yeah. Okay, so let's just get into it. Do you want to go first? We'll go back and forth. We'll go like rapid fire.
That's good, yeah.
Okay.
So I feel like my number one thing, and I know it sounds so dumb, but like chapstick, like I literally cannot. Like I'm just a normal, like always dry person, always.
Damn.
Always like my lips
sounds like a
always,
personal problem.
Yeah, yeah, it's just something about like chapped lips. Like there's just gotta always be something on it. And like, what's so annoying is like I'll be like, oh, I don't need it today, like I'll be fine, and that's the time I need it the absolute most. Or like when I bring it,
your lips are bleeding.
No, literally I'm like, okay, this is not good.
There's nothing worse when you go like this and there's a chunk of skin just right
Yeah.
there. It's like, that's nasty
Have you noticed
ass.
too, like with chapstick and stuff, like there's just certain ones that hit different than others. Like those like weird ones that just feel like there's nothing on them and it feels like almost like a gloss. I'm like, I cannot use these.
No, and it
Like,
dries up real fast.
yeah, it's gross. Like I'm like, no. And it's weird. The one that works for me the best is like the original Burt's Bees.
I was gonna say, which one is it? Drop the brand.
No, yeah, it's like the original. I cannot with the scented, not like I can't. It's got to just be the original Burt's Bees. Like the other stuff just does not work for me.
Like, what's the other one? Like, I was gonna say Carmax, but Carmex is where you buy cars. Carmex goes on your lips. Yeah, that one.
I don't know. What would you use?
I've been put onto Aquaphor.
No way.
Yeah, I thought it was weird at first, and I'm like, this goes on your lips, and then now I'd be putting it on multiple times a day, and my lips have never been softer.
Yeah. Well, it's funny
They
because
look
like I
good.
need something that like I can physically feel it on there. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, you can feel it. Except for I have this thing where I just like smear it all over my face. I'm
Yeah.
like, that's actually really greasy
On, like,
looking.
your
I gotta
upper
like
lip.
get it together. Yeah. So I'm like, but it's been a game changer for me. That's a big one actually.
It's like
I
you
used to
find the
try.
one that works. Yeah.
Yeah, I tried to do like the chapsticks, and I would either A, lose them all the time, or B, like it would just kind of dry me out more, or I'd be like reliant on it. But with the
Maybe that's
Aquaphor, I
what my
put it
problem
on.
is.
Yeah, and with the Aquaphor, I'll put it on, and it's like pretty much like I can notice a difference, and it's there for a while, and then when it's not on, like my lips are softer. Like I could just tell. It's not like, oh my god, I need more. You know what I mean? It's
Well,
more
see, I
like
feel like maybe that's me with the chapstick. You know, maybe that's why I'm so reliant on it because like I'm just like, wait.
give Aquaphor a try. They come in big tubs, small tubs. They come in tubes. Whatever you need, girl.
Okay,
I think
you got
they
the
might even make them
Aquaphor
in
for-
like chapstick type tubes.
Yeah, I'll have to look into it. Because I feel like I
Just
have
give it
them
a nice little-
everywhere. I buy like a big pack and like there's one in my car, there's one in my wallet, there's one in my makeup bag, there's one downstairs. Like I have them everywhere. I even put one in my
Yeah.
husband's car in case I'm driving his car. That way I have one in there.
Give yourself a try. Give Aquaphor a try and let me know.
I'm gonna have to look into it.
Commit to it for like a week and then see.
Yeah.
I thought it was weird. I'm like, this is like Vaseline.
No, and that's why I
like
try to
just-
avoid those because I don't like that feeling.
The only thing I will say, I think, and maybe I'm wrong, but like, don't put it on and then like be in the sun, like direct sun, because I think it might burn your lips. I don't actually know. Somebody fact check me on that because I'm not about to look it up. But I think that's true, but I'm not sure. But I do know it gets your
I
lips.
think it blisters. I think it blisters.
Okay, we'll just do it like in the morning and then like at night before bed because you won't really need it in the middle of the day. I'm telling you.
All right. I'm gonna have
Okay.
to try it.
All right. Okay,
What's yours?
first thing on my list, and these are in no order for me personally, like from
Same
like
them.
most serious to like, but headphones. I
really?
cannot live without my headphones. I need a pack. I have like 3 different kinds. I have these plug-in ones I use here at my desk. I have my Apple Pod, my AirPods in my bags that I always take with me. I have like Beats, like ones that I use when I'm working out because I can't use the other ones. Like I have over the head ones when I'm doing like a lift day instead of a cardio day. I just have I have like a different kind of headphone for everything I could possibly need. And it's like so crucial to have it too because, and maybe this is me, but like people annoy the shit out of me. And so like I'm trying to block you out. I'm not even sorry about it. I need to go somewhere and put those bad babies in. And like, even if I'm listening to nothing, I need you to not feel like you can speak to me most
Yeah.
of the time.
Yeah.
So headphones, I just need
my
that.
gosh,
And I
you
need the different ones.
Own like accessories over here. That's hilarious.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
I feel like those actually bother me.
Headphones?
For some reason. Yeah, for some reason, like especially so I like to wear the wired ones because you know how they always say like the wireless
bad
ones
boys.
are like really bad for you and stuff. Yeah, so I have the wired ones that I like to wear when I'm walking the lake because like obviously I don't want to hold the phone up to my damn ear.
Mm-hmm.
But like other than that, it's like but then I feel like when I'm sweating, like they're almost sliding out, like they don't like fit my ears right. And then I feel like if they're in there too long, they like bug the shit out of my ears too. So it's just like
You gotta find the right fit. It's like with everything, you know? You just gotta find the right fit. That's why I like the ones that have like the silicone tips on them because it's like you can figure out which one like kind of just really wedges into your ear. So I like the overhead ones. You don't really need a size for that. I don't know. I just can't. I literally can't live without them. I can't think of a scenario in which I wouldn't put them in my ear, unless I'm like with somebody, we're like hanging out, obviously. But otherwise, I pretty much have them in.
oh my gosh,
Like
how
even if I'm
funny.
just walking around the apartment, if I like go get my mail, I'm popping it in. I'm popping it in. And I probably would have cold sweats if I lost them.
That is so crazy.
I know. But I have to have them. It's like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do without it. Like, I'm just supposed to, like, raw dog a walk or something? Absolutely not. Like, I'm supposed to just walk around and people, like, look at me and they're like, want to have a conversation? See, every time I don't have a headphone in, someone starts a conversation with me. I got out of my Orange Theory class the other day. This lady talked to me for 20 freaking minutes.
We gotta jump into this real quick. Side note, we gotta.
I'm like, so I did my workout, right? I'm like feeling like honestly not great because I had missed like a week of hard workout. It was like a week before I did it again or whatever. So I'm like working out, whatever, finished my workout. I'm like taking my thing off and getting my bag and filling up my water to head out. And this old lady's like, how long have you been doing this? And I'm like, oh, hell no, we're not. Like, I'm like 2 feet away from the door. And I was like, oh, like, I don't know, 3 or 4 months maybe. I said I just moved down here last week. And then she started asking me about that and then work and then all this stuff. And then she said all of her kids, her 4 sons, moved back with her. And she was like, I don't know if you need friends, but my future daughter-in-law is like, you guys would get along so well. And I'm like, first of all, girl, I don't even know your name. Second of all, you know nothing about me. And you're about to whip out your phone and give me these girls like information to hang out. And then she proceeds to tell me about like, oh, these kids, they're such good kids. My son's such a good man, blah, blah. But he's got a lot of growing up to do. It's going to be a long road ahead, but he's a great guy. He's a great guy. I'm like, first of all, not that I don't care, but I don't care. And then second of all, she starts telling me about the daughter-in-law who has like this vein disease and her veins intertwine and it's hard and it's medical. And I'm like, I have got to go. Like, I don't have time for this. And then she starts telling me about her husband's forced to retire and they don't know if they can afford it here anymore. They have to sell the house and leave, or all the kids move back and they help pay the mortgage. I'm like, what part of me makes you feel as though you can just dump this and have this conversation with me? I mean, cool. I love that people think that. And I sit there and I listen and I engage and I have a conversation because I'm just like nice like that, I guess. But on the inside, I'm like, what's going on here?
Well, you're like, should I give you my therapist's number or
should I send an invoice for my services? Yeah. It was bizarro. And I know if I had some headphones in, as soon as I walked out that workout room at Orange Theory, I would have just continued on my way. It's an introvert's dream. It's an introvert's necessity to have headphones at all times.
I was going to say, it sounds like it's a necessity at this rate.
Yeah, exactly. That's what's on my list. That's what's on my list. Okay, what's next on your list?
I would definitely say a water bottle. Like, I always need to have, not a plastic bottle. I can't.
Is it a Stanley? Because I'm going to crash out.
No, it's not. It's actually, you know what's so funny? So it's actually a hydro jug. And I just switched over to that. So like Alex gets a bunch of free stuff through his work through Uline, and so they have like a bunch of like these free, like it was like a Dallas Cowboys one. It was super cute, like totally bedazzled. It looked like one of those, right, with like the big straw, everything. Right? I loved it. But then anytime my kids would knock my shit over, my whole water bottle was empty, and I'm like, I can't live like this anymore. Like, I tried it way too many times to give it way too many chances, and I'm like, I just can't do this anymore. And like for me, I need to have a straw. But I'm like, it needs to be one so like if the whole shit dumps, like if it falls over in our wagon, like my water's still going to remain in the water bottle.
Sure.
So like I looked on Amazon and I gave this one a shot and I've been in love ever since. It's really cute too. It's pink, but it's like all scratched up now. But like,
okay, she's
like
cute.
Yeah, I like
it's like the built-in straw, not the ones you have to like wash.
So it opens and closes, and like you could literally dump the shit like this and it doesn't leak ever.
Love.
Yes,
that's kid proof.
Yes. And like one thing to note is like, I know this sounds crazy, but like with my kids, we cannot drink water without ice in it. Like we're just like that.
You just built different.
No, literally, like even Ryder, he's like, well, did you put ice in it? And I'm like, yes, honey, your water is filled to the top with ice. Like the whole thing has to be filled.
You know what? That's so crazy because I don't like ice in my. I mean, I do, but like if I'm trying to drink a bottle or I get a glass of water, I 9 times out of 10 never put ice in it. You know why? Because it's easier to chug down.
Of course, yeah.
And second of all, I heard this thing about how your body absorbs like room temperature water way quicker than ice water or whatever. And so for me, I'm thinking like I'm dehydrated, I need water, so I just like slam room temp / warm water. I'm not like sipping on water for enjoyment necessarily. I'm just getting it done because I know the body needs it.
The room temp, literally.
I like cold. Well, I like cold water, like out of the fridge or something, but I don't necessarily love ice in it. The only time I like to put ice in it is like if I know I'm going out and about. It's like sitting in my car and then the ice melts, so it keeps the water cold. Like I'm down. But otherwise, yeah, no, I'm not an ice girl in my water.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny because like we have to have ice. And you know what's so frustrating? So we love to eat panini as a family, panini kebab.
Okay, panini.
So good. And They do not put ice in the kids' waters. For whatever reason, they will not put ice. And it drives my kids nuts. So I always have to say, can I get 4 kids' waters with a side of ice?
A side of ice.
Yes, you have to do a cup of ice, like a side of it, because otherwise they won't drink it. Because it's
Are
room
you-
temp.
Are you like someone when you go to a restaurant and you order like a drink, do you ask for extra ice in your drinks?
No, not extra.
Okay.
Just ice. It has to have ice in it.
Okay.
And like ice is
Okay.
probably one of the nastiest, dirtiest things if you think about it, because you don't know where it's
Yeah.
coming from.
Sometimes
we
the ice
love-
be tasting funky in the water.
No,
And so
that
like
too,
you be
yeah.
tasting that like I don't know what it is, but you know what I'm talking about.
Like some tap water weird shit.
Ooh.
Yeah. And so it's funny because we literally bought ourselves an ice machine on top of our regular icing that's in the freezer because we just have too many waters to fill up because we're always with sports, you know, and it does not replenish quick enough. So we had to buy an ice machine because again the kids, but like you said, we're at sports all day and it's
Yeah.
like your water bottle's in the sun and shit and it's going to get warm. Like you have to put ice in it. And we put ice like all the way to the top on all of them. So like the night before I have to make ice, make sure the whole thing is filled up. So in the morning when I'm filling the kids' waters, there's enough ice for all of them. Because I do my water included. So there's got to be 5 water bottles with ice.
Does Alex need ice?
Yeah, for the most part, yeah, he likes it too.
Ice all
He has
around.
one of those like 64-ounce water bottles. So it's like, you know, he's got
He's
a
lugging around a 7-Eleven.
no.
Like
Yeah, we love it though. Isn't that so funny that it has to be the water bottle with ice? And you know, again, it's the same thing. The one time I don't bring my water, I'm like parched AF and dying of thirst.
I always have to have water, but it's an anxiety thing for me for some reason.
Is it really?
Like I'm not thirsty. Yeah, I'm not thirsty, but I have to have water with me at all times. In case, like, what if I'm too dehydrated and I pass out? Like, water will help me from that. So then it eliminates that fear completely if I just have water with me at all times.
No way, how funny.
Yeah. So, like, my car will have it. If I go into a store, I usually have, like, a bottle, like a plastic water bottle. And don't come at me for plastic because I really don't care. I know I'm naughty, huh? With the plastic.
Especially in the sun.
Yeah. Whatever. Whatever. I'm built like a tank.
Yeah.
What's plastic gonna do to me? You know what I mean? Anyway, okay, wait, love that. Now,
Yeah.
the next one on my list is probably a recent addition that I've really become obsessed with over the last like maybe year or two, but it's a crossbody bag. Because here's the thing. I don't carry purses.
Yeah, me either.
And I love backpacks or like duffel bags, backpacks. Like I am a bag girl. Like I love a cool bag, not necessarily a purse. So like the crossbody bags, I couldn't even tell you how many crossbody bags I have, or even like fanny packs. I'm not afraid to admit that some fanny packs are cool as shit. So I have some of those too. But the crossbody, like I have a green one. I have like all of like my dog's stuff in it. It's got like her treats and like her poop bags and her e-collar thing. All the stuff she needs is like in that one. Shwoom. I know I can grab that and head out. I have one that has like my headphones in it and like a wallet or whatever. And like I just have so many. I have one for Orange Theory. I had one for like going to like those common workplaces that like my laptop fit in or my like iPad would slide into. Like I'm so obsessed with a crossbody bag because I feel like it's that fine line between not having a purse but then having something that like can hold my stuff. Because otherwise I'm holding a wallet, a phone, keys. Like I don't have enough hands. And so a crossbody bag has been my absolute game changer. And I don't think I could live without one.
That's so funny you mentioned that. I feel like I've always been telling myself I want to get one because like you said, like if I don't have like keys or you know what I mean, like if I don't have a pocket, I'm like, wait, where do I put all my shit?
Yeah.
Like,
or even if you do have a pocket, like my pants are falling to my kneecaps because I have a huge 27-inch phone because all these things are so big now, and then these keys that have like all this extra keys and shit all over it, which is heavy as hell. My wallet is like damn near a purse itself. I'm like jamming all of these things into like my stomach rolls just to carry them around, and it's like, why when I can have a crossbody? And they're cute.
funny. I need to get one.
They're like,
For the most part.
yeah, I mean, like, they're not cutesy in like a purse way. They're cutesy in like a utilitarian, like, functional way. You know what I mean? But you could find you a cutesy one probably if that's what you're into. Yeah. I love those things. Like, and then they be having like cool little zippers and pockets and like, oh, you could put this here and it's like fun.
Yeah.
Like, so I have this one crossbody that's literally the perfect size for my phone. So my phone slides right into it, and then you could put like a couple credit cards and your keys. And it's like this little sleek thing that just hangs on, like, that's like right here in the thing. Beautiful. Perfect.
I feel like that's what I have a hard time finding is like things that fit my phone. Like you said, they're just so effing big. And then like my case is kind of like the non-slip kind of case, you know what I mean? So it's like it doesn't just like slide into somewhere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's but yeah, the phones
It's
like you
heavy
said,
duty.
have gotten so much bigger, and I don't like the small phones. First off, like it always needs to be the big one, but still, it's like you said, they're like getting to the point where it's like they don't even fit anywhere.
It's a little comical. It's like carrying around like literally a flat screen TV.
Yeah, or like a huge iPad. It's like, what the hell?
Yeah, no, literally like an iPad mini is probably not much bigger than a
Literally.
like iPhone Pro Max or whatever we have. I remember when I worked for the real estate team years ago, they gave me a work phone and it was the iPhone mini. Remember they were there for like a year, like I'm like, this little thing's, I'm like scrolling on that little thing. I'm like, oh hell no. That was a little bit too much, but this is a little kind of big, but I know if I went to like a smaller one, I'd be like missing this one. But it's just like, it's a lot to carry around, especially when you're not someone to bring purses or like, you know, I don't have like diaper bags or kids backpacks to slide in or whatever. I'm just like solo missioning it. It's like, I gotta have something. So crossbody is a non-negotiable for me.
Funny. That's a good one though. I feel like my next one, and I know this sounds so dumb, but like my watch, like I need to have like my watch. It's weird. Like I have like a really weird like OCD thing with like always checking my steps. Like it's become like an obsession. So like, you know what irks me to no end is my watch dies really fast. And if I don't charge it midway throughout the day, the shit's dead by like 7-8 o'clock at night. And like that's normally my prime time. Like I'm walking the dog like 3 times around my complex, talking to my brother on the phone. I'm like, you know what I mean? Like I'm just trying to get the last minute steps at the end of the day, or like I'm taking out the trash, and you know what I mean? Like if I don't have my watch on, I'm like, oh my God, I didn't count. Like it's not on my watch.
Oh, I know what you mean, girl. I had the Apple Watch. I would do the same thing. Then I switched over to the Garmin like watch because I went into running. So like that was really good for tracking my runs, and I was so addicted to that, like literally so addicted. And then maybe like a year ago at this point, a year and a half ago, I took it off. I don't wear them anymore because I caught myself being so unhealthy with it that I literally needed to like cold turkey cut it off. I can't wear those things. It becomes such an obsession.
When you were running for a while, I literally totally forgot about that.
Yeah. Oh, I remember.
Out running.
I would do like 10 miles. I do like 8 miles. I did half a marathon.
Right? That's so wild. I totally forgot about that.
But I like my personality is a little bit of an addictive personality. So it's like I was in it to win it for that. And then it's like I had that watch and the tracker thing. Like to your point, it's like I literally could not think about anything else except for what those numbers said. And because of like my Hashimoto's and stuff, like there comes a point where I need to not push myself because it like hurts me worse. It makes things worse for me. Like my body just croaks, but my mind was not allowing me to like chill out when I needed to because of those things. So I had to just like literally turn off. I don't wear them anymore. I would honestly probably sell it. I'll keep it around, but like I sold my Apple Watch back. I was like, I can't do this to myself. It's like literally so unhealthy for me personally.
Yeah, see, I like it. I feel like it, like, because then I share, you know, all the info with like, I have it like my niece is on there, my 2 daughters are on there, my husband, my brother, my mom, like we're all on there. So like we always joke around and I'm like, oh, I'm kicking your guys' ass today, like in steps, like get it going and stuff like that. And I like to be able to just kind of like track where I'm at, like steps wise.
That makes sense.
Like it is an addiction, but like to me, I feel like it's almost a good one because that way it pushes me to hit that 10,000. Because girl, before, dude, when I was working like at home, I would maybe get 3,000 a day if I was lucky.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense. All day. That makes sense. I remember I was like back when I had the Apple Watch, I had my like one client because I used to train, so I had a client who I would share stuff with. And then she put me in this like group of her friends for like competition. And I remember getting out of bed at literally 11:30, 11:45 at night and running around like my room to beat everyone's ass. And I'm like, this is like, I can't be doing that. Like I'm just like, you know what I mean? It's like that was like one sign. And then like with the running thing, it was like each new kind of like milestone became like the standard of the next like day. So I'm like, okay, I did 3 miles yesterday. I have to do 3.5. Okay, I have to do 4. I have to, and like it just was never enough. Right. And so like I was getting to the point where I'm like, okay, I have to do 10 miles today. Okay, I have to do 13 miles today. Okay, I need to at least do 8. And then like it's just like, I don't know. It's like it got so out of control for me because I couldn't just be like, you know what? I could probably just like do a nice like 1 to 3 mile jog today and call it quits. I'd be like, no, like you know what I mean? Like you have to do 5 miles because that's like your baseline now. It's like, girl, shut up. So I don't know. For me, I'm just like, damn, it's just like never enough. And I know that about my personality. Like I literally can't do those things. Because like I have no problem sticking.
That, I feel like there's a lot of people think that way. You know what I mean? Like it almost became an unhealthy obsession.
It's It can be. And like I'm routined enough in my schedule and stuff that I really rarely miss working out or making sure I walk a lot. I mean, I take my dog out 2 times a day. I go to the gym usually at least once a day. Like I'm doing something. And so I'm always just like, girl, you're probably fine. Like you're not slacking. Don't worry. And if I am, like I know it. I don't need my watch to yell at me. But I do also love a watch because you can really get that like solid information.
Well, that's why I like you can set your goals, you know what I mean? And then like your rings close and you know what I mean? Stuff like that. And you get like the little badges or whatever. So like that kind of stuff just, I don't
That's
know,
fun.
it's weird. Like
It's
that
motivating.
stuff. Yeah, for me it is. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, switching gears. Not really switching gears, but back to kind of beauty products. Face moisturizing spray. I don't know what the hell it's called, but there's these like, I wish I remember the brand right now. It's like rose. There's like 2 that I use. It's either like a rose water one or some green tea one that I spray in the morning that like makes my face just feel so like hydrated or whatever. And then there's like a lavender one I do at night. And I'm so obsessed with these sprays. It like my skin drinks it up. And then like I feel like my skin has been looking a lot better. I also do this other like face care thing that I literally for probably 30 years of my life, I never washed my face, which is probably gross. But I pretty much just use like hot water and called it a day. And I wasn't using like product for my wrinkles or my dry skin because I didn't really have like an issue. I didn't have like bad acne as a kid or anything like that. So I just never really prioritized it. But as I got a little bit older, I was like, oh my God, and my thyroid stuff, I'm like, I'm dry as hell. Like I'm getting this, that, or the other. So then I had this like face wash, like lotion, like setup I was using, and my skin looks so good. And then I found these sprays that I added to that routine, and I'm like, that was like the cherry on the top. Like I'm so obsessed with them. They hydrate my skin. They make me feel like fresh and like refreshed and ready to go. And I have to have that every morning.
How funny. Where'd you get those
Just
from?
Non-Negotiables. Where did I get them from? I think I got them at Ulta.
What did you?
Are they like La Roche? I don't know. Damn, it's gonna drive me crazy.
Yeah, that brand, yeah.
Something like that. Someone's probably listening to this and they're like yelling at it, like yelling what the name is. I don't remember what it is, but I love them.
Like, bitch, it's called this.
Exactly. Like, but yeah, no, I love those. And if I'm going anywhere, like I have to put one of them, whether it's the nighttime one or the morning one, in my bag. You won't catch me without it.
How funny.
Because I just can't stand, like, my skin gets so dry. So dry. So it's like I have to constantly be like giving it drinks or it's like so mad at me. So I can't live without it.
Well, mine kind of bounces off of that a little bit, but mine's like lotion. Like I cannot go anywhere. And it's funny because for me, you know how there's so many different kinds of lotions. There's so many. And like for me, it's the hand lotion one, right? But there's just so many different kinds. Like I don't like the ones with the scents because I try to minimalize stuff like that, you know, because our skin is the largest organ and you're not supposed to put all that, you know, bad chemical shit in it. So it's like I try not to use that stuff. And I feel like none of that stuff actually moisturizes. You know what I mean? It's almost just more there for a scent. So like I'm not into that. But I got into this one brand. It's going to bug me. It's over there somewhere. But
we don't know the names of our shit.
No,
like, I can't live without it. What's it called? I don't know.
It's blue and white. That's all I know. And they have like a big line of it now where it's like now we use the body wash of it and we use the lotion for it because my son had really, really bad eczema, like to the point of like it would be so bad, it would be bleeding. It was that bad. And nothing was working. Like the pediatrician was like, okay, well, why don't you try this line? Because they normally tell you to use like the like petroleum jelly kind of consistency. So we were using that kind of stuff, right? And it was like it came in like a blue and white tub, and so we were using that.
Is that Aquaphor?
Is that the? I don't know. There's
Aquaphor is in a blue and white tub.
It might be that one, but it's like the ointment feeling one. So it's like that really like
it's like oily. It's
like
clear gel.
Yeah, so they would have me literally lather him up in that stuff every single night. Damn. And I'm like, dude, this isn't doing shit. Like, he still looks the same. Or if he did, it would make it look good for a minute. And then once he stopped using it immediately, boom, he'd be back to square one again. So we went to the pediatrician and she's like, no, you have to try this new line. Because she said that there's like an ingredient in the like petroleum jellies that like actually could sometimes like make it worse. And I forgot which one it was, but there was like, she pointed out the ingredient. She's like, trust me, try this new one. It doesn't have that ingredient in it. Tried it. It's like magic, dude. I even started using the body wash because I'm like, I gotta try something else because I was getting those like little like welt looking things on me too. And you know what I think caused it is the native body wash. Like we use like the cucumber and mint. It's like green and white. Dude, we would all use that. My husband still uses it. The girls still use it. Everyone's fine. It's literally my son and I who cannot use it. It makes us both break
Interesting.
out like no other. So him and I both have to use that same body wash and we use the same lotion and it literally will not break either of us out when we use it.
Wow.
It's incredible.
Wow. That's amazing. Don't you love when you just find something that freaking works?
No, literally. I'm like, and I told my brother because he has like you like super dry hands, and it's like
Mm-hmm.
is this to the point because he like excessively washes his hands. So I'm like, okay, well, which soap are you using? Because same thing with mine. I had to switch the soap, and I'm like, it's all these damn chemicals in this shit that are making me break out, and my body is just like not having it. So we
Mm-hmm.
switched over to like a free and clear kind of thing too, where it has nothing in it, and that's been fine too.
I love that. I love when you finally find something that just freaking works and it's just like you can rock with
And it's
it
not
till the
too
wheels
pricey
fall.
either. It's
That's
like
even better.
$12 for like the lotion. And like the lotion's like one of those tubs too that's like this big, comes with a little pump on top. I think it works out perfect. The body wash is pretty small, but it's like literally like maybe this big, but it suds up pretty well, so you don't have to
Yeah.
use too much of it, you know? But 'cause
Yeah.
you know all this stuff is so pricey, and I'm like, dude, I'm not spending like $40 on a damn bottle that's gonna be gone by tomorrow. Like there's just no
Yeah.
way.
Personal
No
hygiene
way.
products are way too expensive.
No, it's stupid. And all the ones that actually work are normally like the super pricey ones. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, not happening. So I literally have one of those like upstairs. I have one downstairs. I
Hell
have one
yeah.
in my car because I'm like, it happens to me all the time. Like anytime like we're like washing our hands somewhere at a restaurant or whatever it may be, right? I'm like, my hands are dry as a mother effer. I need lotion. And
Yeah,
they're
mine are hella dry too because I have a bottle, like a pump bottle of hand sanitizer in my car. And here's the thing. I was using hand sanitizer before COVID was a thing. Okay? I always had that shit in my car ready to go. I was locked and
I
loaded.
remember
Every
that.
time I'm like at the gas station, I'm just like one pump, like you don't know, like just being whatever, just whatever, being clean, okay? And that stuff dries you the hell out.
Oh yeah,
Because
it's
it's just
so
straight
bad.
up like alcohol. So it's
I
like
know.
that's also probably adding to the fact that my hands look like ash, but that's okay. I do my best. I have like hand lotion in my car and everything. So,
I
but
literally have to have it everywhere. If I don't have it with me, it's like my mind low key goes into panic mode and I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to wait till I get home for this. Like, there's no way.
yeah, that's why it's on your
Weird
list.
what your mom does, or what your mind does to you when you're just like, when you're so
Oh yeah,
dependent on certain things. And if you don't have it, like for me, prime example, my mind goes haywire. I'm like, so you're telling me I have to wait till we get home? Like, there's no way. Like, I
yeah.
need it
Instant
now.
panic sets in.
Yeah, literally every time.
Yeah,
Like, all these things I've named off so far, if I don't have them, see you later.
yeah. Sayonara.
Yeah.
Damn.
How many
Okay,
more do you
well,
have? I think that was about it for me. You have like one or two
dude,
more?
really, I have like a lot more, but I could just rapid fire them real quick.
Yeah, go
Get
for
her
it.
done. Okay, so the
Go.
next thing on my list obviously is gonna be like my phone and my laptop. I feel like that's like kind of like a obvious one, so we can skip past that. Second thing is coffee. I can't go a day without it. Okay. I mean, there was a time in my life in which I did, but I was also mentally unstable. And so now I have to have coffee every day, sometimes twice a day. And some people are like, oh, it's not good for you. Whatever, shut up. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't care. I have to have it. I love it. It tastes good. It just gives me freaking motivation in the morning. I think about it all the time. Have to have coffee. Next, hats. I'm a hat
I was
girl
gonna
through and
say
through.
that too, honestly.
I am just like, I feel like every episode we have done, besides maybe the first like 3, I've been in a hat now. Because I literally love my hats. I have like cases and cases and cases of hats, and I always want a new hat. I'm just a hat girl. I don't know how to explain
Yes,
it.
I have one in my car too, especially with summer coming and stuff. And it's like, because I like to protect my face and I like to wear sunscreen.
That's fair. That's
Yeah,
fair.
I'm like,
I
I
usually
love a
just
good
like,
hat.
yeah, I usually just take one and then I'll like undo the back of it or whatever, pop the little things off, and then I loop it around the crossbody bag or the backpack that I have, and I just snap it together. And it's like, okay, I have one if I need it.
There you
I
go.
usually keep one like snapped onto the handle in my car. I'm like, you never know when you need a hat.
That's for
But
sure.
here's the other thing. I'm also a bun head girl. Like, I rarely have my hair down. So, like, I can't be having my hair in a bun all the time because yanking on my hair like that at
I
my
know.
old ripe age is just causing it to fall out even more. And, like, I'm getting these bald spots, and, like, with what I got going on, that ain't it. So, for me, it's like I need to be putting it in a hat because I can't be having my long hair in my face and in the way all the time.
Bugs
So,
me.
I'm just such a hat girl. I literally wanted to, and this is like a side note, but you know, I launched a brand, a business called Wave Walker. It's like a Christian apparel company. But I literally, the last couple of weeks, I've been like, I should just full send to just full straight up hats.
Mm-hmm.
Just do like Wave Walker's just like a hat company, and just do like
Everyone loves a good
hats.
hat.
I'm like so obsessed with them. I try to find the cool ones. If I go to like a local coffee shop, I want to buy one of the hats that they have. like, or a sticker or a mug. Like this literally, that's my thing. Hats, always have to have them. Next, and I put 3XL shirts on here, but it's really any XL that's like very large that I could just put a big ass baggy t-shirt on. I have to have that. You're telling me there's times where I'm gonna come home, I'm gonna be like on my rag, I've eaten a big meal, and I'm supposed to put on like a shirt that like fits me.
Right.
No, I don't want to do that. I can't do it. I will forever be a girl who wears huge baggy shirts.
Especially to the gym, yo. Like, I can't be wearing those tight form fitting. I gotta have a big shirt on that's probably like looking crusty, dusty. It's like peeling off. I don't give a shit, but it's so comfy. Gotta throw that on with some leggings.
100%. I'm in this like, so I went to the gym here at the apartment for the first time a couple days ago, and it's very much like aesthetic gym kind of. It's like really, it's very nice and beautiful and clean, but it's more like aesthetic-y. It's got great equipment in there, but it's just the vibe it's giving. And there were like a few girls in there and like even their boyfriends and stuff, like in the Lululemons and the cute outfits, and their hair is done, and like the boyfriend's recording them doing these little like bicep curls with their like 15-pound weights. And I'm like, I literally walked in there with like a huge like XL shirt with some leggings, and I'm like dripping sweat, like trying to throw heavy weight around and stuff, and I'm like in the back of their shot. I'm like, damn, like no hate, no shade, like if that's you, do you, but I have never been that girl. So it's like, I have to have the baggy stuff. I have to have it.
It's funny.
Yeah, I'm packing it anywhere I go. Like if I'm staying the night somewhere, I'm taking one. If I'm here at my house, I'm in it. Like I wear pretty much nothing else. Anyway, to go off that, another piece of like kind of clothing, slides, not slippers, but like athletic slides. Have to have them. I can just slip them on, go to the mailroom, slip them on, go here, slip them on, go there. I don't have to bend over, tie a shoe, sit on the couch, tie a shoe. You know what I mean? Like slides, like I'd go work out, I'd pack them in my bag, take my shoes off literally at the gym, slide my slides on, and be on my way. I love a slide. Maybe I'm weird like that, but it's something I really need. What else do I have on this list? Heating pad. Sitting on it right now. Like literally I have to have my heating pad, mostly for like 1 to 2 days out of the month, if you know, you know. But also just like if I'm sore or my neck hurts or my muscles hurt, like I like to have the heating pad. I have to have it. And then the other thing is just music in general. I have to have music going on pretty much at all times. If it's not a podcast, I'm listening to music. I can't sit in silence for that long. And it's like such an important
silence. That's so funny.
That's so crazy. It's like literally like such an important thing for me to have music. Like if I'm in the car and you're in the car with me and we're talking and it's like, okay, good, we have like good conversation. If there's a dull moment, I'm turning that radio up. And if you start to talk to me when that radio's up, I'm like,
you know who does that? Is my kids all the time. I'll be like in the middle of a good song and they're like, mommy. I'm like, yo, not now. You gotta wait till the song's over. No. I cannot. Unless
like
it's
the
an
verse
emergency,
about to hit. Yeah, like you've got to, you can last another 2 minutes and 27 seconds till the song is over, okay? When I turn the volume down is when your volume goes up, okay?
Yeah.
That's how it works. But yeah, and I just have to have the music. I think those kind of tie in with the headphones too, but I literally have to be like in my house, cooking, cleaning, I have to have music on or a podcast or something, but mostly music. Working out, music. Driving, music. Shopping at Costco, music. Anything. I have to have music. It's like literally therapy for me. Yeah. That's all I had on my list. I'm sure I could think of a million others.
I was gonna say, yeah,
I can only bring so much. I'm like, my car is like therapy. I have to have that. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, these are the things I would really need if I had to pack a box and run for the hills. I think we had some overlap.
Yeah, I think
some
so too.
items, like hygiene items or stuff like that.
I feel like there's just like, and I feel like I'm not like a huge like when it comes to like all these like, I don't know, just crazy little knickknacks that like people need, but I'm just like the basics. I'm like, you know, some chopsticks, some lotion, my water bottle. You know what I mean? Just like the basics. I just need them.
Yeah. I kind of just need everything, I fear. I'm like, making this list, I'm like,
a big size one, because
yeah, like, because my list could continue on.
Yeah.
I just put like a bunch of coffee beans in an empty box. I'm like, I gotta go. Because I would do that.
That's funny because I don't like coffee.
I know, you don't like coffee.
And people are like, how the hell do you manage with no coffee with the kids? I'm like, I literally just need cold water and that shit wakes me up. I'm like, I'm good.
I mean, honestly good for you. I love that for you. But there's
and for me, I have to like movement in. Otherwise, I will fall asleep if I'm laying down. It happens every time.
The caffeine doesn't do anything for me. I could have a 6-shot espresso latte at 4 p.m., 6 p.m., and I'd still fall asleep at 10:30 or 11. The caffeine does nothing for me. It's more of the vibe. It's more of the feeling. You know, the morning one I think does kind of help me kind of get up and be like, okay, like let's start this day. Because that's kind of the treat I have for myself. Like, I'm like, okay, I got up, I worked out, I took my dog out, and now I can have my coffee. It's like a reward. The afternoon one is more of like a we got to keep the vibes high.
Yeah.
But it's not doing anything for me. Like, I don't get any sort of like energy from it at all.
Right.
Which is also problematic because it's like a drug. So if I miss a cup a day or whatever, I could get like really bad headaches.
Well, that's what we were talking about. Remember with your new job, you're like, wait, you're used to getting your Dunkin'. There's no more Dunkin' by you. It's like
frightening. And also, something that should have been at the top of this list, Diet Pepsi.
gosh,
I'm
really?
drinking 1 or 2 cans a day.
No way.
Yeah, dude. Yesterday I had 3.
Bitch.
I had 3.
Oh my gosh.
And those have some caffeine in it too. But here's my thing. Look, I'm not drinking energy drinks. I'm not smoking weed. I'm not snorting cocaine. I'm not being a whore. I like a Diet Pepsi every day. And I feel like, you know what? Sue me if that's wrong.
That's so funny.
I have to have it. I'm surprised I actually didn't make my list sooner because I'd actually crash out if I didn't have like a Diet Pepsi every day. Pepsi Zero, either one of those.
No.
And not Diet Coke. Okay, don't come at me with that. We're Team Pepsi over here.
How funny. Like my mom can't go anywhere without a Diet Coke. My whole family, my mom's side of the family, Diet Coke addicts.
I get it. I go to the restaurant. I'm like, I'll get a Diet Coke. They're like, is Pepsi okay? I'm like, music to my ears. I'm like, that's the best news I've heard today. Then my mom on the other side of the table is like, ooh, never mind. I'll take a tea. I'm like, you're sick.
Yeah.
Like, Pepsi's way better. I feel like we need to figure that. Everybody go over to the gram, pointblank.nl, and tell us in like one comment on a recent video if you're Team Pepsi or Team Coke. I feel as though Team Pepsi is a little
something
bit.
that like you can't live without. Like what's like number one non-negotiable? Let us know.
Non-negotiable.
Yeah.
I went through a lot of non-negotiables, but give us a few because I want to know.
Yeah.
It's so funny to me, like, hear everybody's. So
I
love that. And you guys, that's all we got for you today. So we're going to wrap it up and we'll see you in the next episode.
Bye, y'all.
Bye, guys.